and this blows my mind. It's hard for me to talk about it. Sherry Edwards is a modern keeper of the Holy Grail information. I didn't know this lady, but she wrote about me in her book, and then that just opened up a whole new world for me, because I never understood, even from being a little kid, that I'm hearing sounds from apples and grapefruits and people, and I knew things about people that I didn't understand why other people didn't, and I just thought I was totally schizophrenic. And then Sylvia Frank comes out with this, and I just was absolutely driven to put this system together so everybody could share it beyond my hearing. And it made sense to me that I'm not schizophrenic. I'm remembering something from a soul level, and I was just capable of putting it into a biotechnology that I want to share it with everybody, that everything has a sound, and this is a way for humans to realize that and to bring all of the secrets, their secret self, their soul self, to a conscious awareness. Boy, I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does, and it's so profound. Let me grasp this a little bit. I am deaf in one ear, so hearing is very important to me with the other ear. Is your ear structured differently physically, or are you using an extension of your consciousness to hear plants and people?
My ears are constructed differently from normal humans, and I have an apparatus in my ear that dolphins also have with humans, but in humans it's dormant. It's called a sacculus. Mine is active. But
okay.
My bones
Let's
are
hold right there,
different.
Sherry. Let's hold right there. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You know, folks, I've been looking into alternative for nearly 2 decades, from alternative transportation to alternative health, and I believe that our guest tonight is bringing us the most profound alternative solution I have ever come across. And let me give out her website. I'm going to do it several times through the night, but it is soundhealthinc.com. soundhealthinc.com. And her name is Sherry Edwards. And Sherry, just before the break, you were talking about how your ears are structured differently physically than most people, and how they are more similar to what a dolphin's ear is. Could you continue with that?
Well, there's a bone in your ear called a cochlea, kind of behind your ear. It's kind of like a seashell. And mine is wound differently from normal human beings, from most human beings. And then there is this apparatus called a sacculus that's used underwater by dolphins to know which way is up. And mine is activated. We don't know why, but if you think back in all of the ancient literature, they called this a signature sound. Everyone had a sound. Pythagoras heard it from everything. I think we must share that strange ear trait. But when I was little, I would just hear people's sounds, and I would duplicate the sounds, and their headaches would go away, and blood would stop flowing from a cut, and I just thought that was kind of normal. And then I got in school and found out that people were afraid of me. So I became a real loner, because I'd know things that I wasn't supposed to know. People thought I was incredibly psychic, but it was just, I was really hearing this signature sound that scientists now call an BioAcoustic emission. So from the talent that I have, we're in that esoteric realm, what Sylvia Frank is calling all of the information coming through from the Templars and what was hidden, to stuff that Johns Hopkins University is doing, and proving that a lot of people have this otoacoustic emission, and that's what I'm really hearing. I just learned to interpret it, and I put it in a computer program, several computer programs, that we really want to share with everyone in your audience, because it's not that I'm just tired of this crap going on with the government. I'm done. And it's just time for somebody to step forward. So I put a program together called Health for the People, by the People. I just think we ought to put our own health system together, and we've already proven what we can do. We have a journal out there that's free for people if they want to go online and look at it. It's called the Journal of BioAcoustic Biology, jbab.org, and it talks about our research. We keep up the premier issue because it's all foundational, and this last issue was all about the swine flu and that stupid fiasco of what's going on with that. We were able to show from the math that the swine flu originated with the bird flu, because we can back up the genomes and look at it. And we put out a paper for anyone that has any kind of rife machine, that the antidotes for the swine flu, the medieval strain they tried to tell us was coming, the summer flus, the shots, the nasal uffy snuff stuff. So that paper is available on our website and on our Facebook, and my name is Sherry with an A, Sharry, if you want to go look at that. Or if people will write me, I'll send it right to them so that we don't have to suffer this, I don't think of any word but crap, that the government's trying to lay on us and repress us. It's just time somebody took a stand and said, I've had enough.
Yes.
And
in all these different areas of life, from finance to health, we need to just take it back and go beyond. Like Henry David Thoreau suggested that one day man will evolve past the need of government structure. And I think that time is right on the horizon. We just got to step out. And I'm so excited about this. I've got an instant message here from one of my listeners, Sherry, that I'd like to read to you. It's from Cindy, and she says, how did she ever discover that she had this special ability? That there must have been some sort of a story there that you could share with us of how you went from being able to hear this to understanding that you were unique, that other people didn't have this.
Well, I could tell you a public version, but I'm very tempted to tell you the real version, and I've never shared a lot of this, so I'll tell you the public version first.
Okay.
In being born in poor Appalachia, I'm the first person in my entire family to finish high school, much less any college. But it was before there was all of these entitlements and scholarships. So I was working at the university trying to finish my degree, or even start a degree. It took me 12 years, one course at a time, to finish my undergraduate degree. And it was in speech and hearing. And I was typing a paper for one of the professors on tinnitus. And it was about ringing in the ears. And I thought, oh my God, I am totally sick. Not only do I hear sounds, I hear symphonies, and I hear words, and I hear passages. And so I went down to the lab to have my hearing tested. And the person who was testing my ears came into the lab, and he said, what are you hearing? Your hearing is off the scale. So I did one of these sounds that I just hear from people and vocalize, and he nearly dropped to his knees.
Oh, let's stop right there, Sherry, and let's pick it up right after the break. He dropped to his knees. Fantastic. We'll be right back.
We are talking with Sherry Edwards of her website.